What's going on, guys? This is Despitefitness. Today is Friday, March 7th. I am back at Gorilla Bench. Came out today to link up with Bree. She should be coming around at least at some point here in the near future. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on what I'm doing because we're not like training together. We're just kind of training at the same time. She said she'd be able to help me out. Drove out here. It's about a 30 or 40 minute drive to get here from where I'm staying, so it's out here in Clearwater. Really like the facility. Had a really good time that I was here for the bench session before. I had mentioned, a little bit of some shoulder pain. Well, what I've discovered is that I've got, either a grade 1 or a grade 2 strain to my AC joint. So that's been posing some problems in terms of certain movements, particularly with bench. Doing a straight bench really pisses it off. So I came out here to utilize that Cadillac bar again, so I'm super excited about being able to use that Cadillac bar. So we're gonna get ahead and get a slight warm-up in. Gonna do the stereotypical winning warm-up. Probably some triceps, maybe a little bit of lateral shoulder, some chest, and then a little bit of back work, I think, too. So we'll get kicked off with some warm-up and then get moving into bench. I don't know what I'll be able to sustain today. Last time I was able to get out here and hit a 405 bench for just kind of a single. I might try to push the envelope a little bit and try to go a little bit heavier for some kind of a triple. I don't know if I get 405 for a triple or not, but we'll dabble a little bit. And then of course it all depends on how the shoulder really feels and holds up. It's not any worse than it was last time I was here, so I wouldn't think that I would behave any differently, but it's kind of the things you never know. Just got to kind of take it as it goes. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll try to get a little bit more, kind of walk around and get a feel for the gym, a couple shots here and there, I think maybe, and then the lifting. So hopefully you guys stick around for that and root me on. Yeah, here we go.
Make a resolution every day of your life because you only get one at bat. When you actually decide to make a change in your life, whether about weight or job or going out with somebody, relationships, that's when you actually pull it off. It's religion, not tactics.
The motivation's so motivating. They gave you something, you can't escape it. The vibe is real, you can't evade it. Know it, baby, it's inspiration. You know it. You know it. You know it. You know it. Coming through the DJs, slicker than a pimp in a Rolls Royce. I be going hard, I feel like they ain't give me no choice. I be going in with this pad and this pen. Should I go back to my past? Where do I begin? I'm just 5 years old with my mic in the living room. Granny let me perform, so I act like a storm. I came through like a tornado, spinning like I was Kano. Old hands was like hot potato, hot potato. That boy there, he good, he be kicking them backs. He be trying to play the guitar, I'ma get him a sax. He can sing a little bit, I can get him some racks. I could get him a record deal, they should put him on wax. Had a couple of bangers ready, did a couple of tracks, signed a couple of different deals, they was holding me back. Had a couple of record labels, wanna know where I'm at. I'm in the lab making history, other suckers can't get to me. The motivation's so motivating. They gave you something, you can't escape it. The vibe is real, you can't evade it. Know it, baby, it's inspiration. You know it. You know it. You know it. Not switching my gear. At the end of every fiscal, I pretend it's my year. Got a pocket full of lint, a brain full of dreams, and a heart full of hope. Something that they never seen. It's so strange, like pitching them cocaine in the sleet, snow, rain. It's hotter than propane in the deep snow, man. We walking for about a mile with a handful of bags, but somehow we still smiling. It's wild. I be cracking jokes with my son. We be laughing at the weirdest stuff. I swear that it's funny. I be on the phone with Mark. Where do I start? Man, I swear this dude is smart. How he picks stuff apart. Every day I'm motivated, though I'm chasing a dream that ain't as close as it seems. I be hoping for things. I be hoping I'm the dopest while I'm scribbling stats about the past that I had. I'm reflecting on that. The motivation's so motivating. They gave you something, you can't escape it. The vibe is real, you can't evade it. Know it, baby, it's inspiration. You know it. Started prepping everything, even bought me some better sneaks, cause the race is a marathon, it's a triathlon. I was swimming fast just to pass every athlete. This moment is now, I don't care who's coming after me.
Alright guys, that's it, that's the video. One rep down and talk about kind of how things went down. It was not the greatest session of all time. Things were not all that comfortable for the shoulder when I got into the benching piece of it. The warm-up and stuff was fine. I was able to kind of maneuver through that without much difficulty. Some of the chest fly stuff, I felt a little bit of kind of the bitiness in the shoulder, but nothing outside of kind of what normal has been for me recently. Then getting into the bench, try to utilize the kabuki like I did last Friday, and just shoulder did not want to behave. It just whatever the deal was, just wasn't having it today. Whereas, you know, last Friday, I was able to bench very comfortably and pain-free for the most part while I was using that the kabuki Cadillac bar. Nothing significant has changed from last Friday to now, but for whatever reason, the shoulder just wasn't having it today. So had to make the decision just to pack it up and call it a day. Kind of sticking to the 10 of the channel, right? A little bit of something that's better than a whole lot of nothing. I made an earnest effort to get in and try to make the most of it and do what I could. I tested the shoulder out a little bit by getting up to about 225 for a few reps, and that was pretty obvious to me that the shoulder just wasn't going to tolerate it. So I'll have to kind of readjust my strategy, keep doing some of the rehabilitative work, and keep doing what I can do to try to get the shoulder back to rights. After I kind of shut down the session, I didn't film it, but I did keep doing. I did some extra banded work to kind of rehab the shoulder rather, and then I also did a little bit of bicep work, and then a little bit extra tricep work just to kind of put a little cherry on the day. So that's how things went. You know, I'm not at all excited about how it was, but you know, truth in lending, some days are better than others, right? And I like showing my sessions as they are and kind of giving you guys an idea of what I'm going through. You know, not every time is you're riding that high wave. Sometimes it is a struggle just to get the bare minimum done. Sometimes it's hard to convince yourself to get in and do a thing. Sometimes it's not good, and you know, you take the good with the bad. That's kind of a microcosm of life, as it were, right? You take the good and bad with everything. There's some days are better than others, some sessions are better than others, you know, so on and so forth. So no real reason to get overly disheartened over it, but you know, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. And so when you're having a real shit session, you know, sometimes, especially with the kind of the existence of an injury, sometimes discretion is the better part of valor, and it's good to just kind of pack it up and take it easy instead of pushing boldly on and throwing yourself into an even worse injury. So, you know, it's always kind of a thinking man's game or a thinking person's game for, you know, how you do what you do, and being thoughtful and purposeful for all the decisions that you make. Certainly when you're training, you want to ensure that everything you're doing has a reason. And unless there's a really good reason to press on and push yourself into injury, it's best not to. Anyway, questions, comments, concerns, drop the chat box below. I will respond. I want to thank you guys for the support on the channel. It means the world. It's bigger today than ever before, and I really do owe it all to you guys. If you happen to know anyone else who may enjoy the channel or may benefit from it, or, you know, might enjoy it, I guess, but I already said that, please share it with them. Getting more eyeballs on the channel helps a lot, and increasing the subscriber base helps a lot, and I really do want to continue to grow the channel so we can do more and more and more, and get even bigger. That would be great. A couple of links in the description box. I got my Titan affiliate link, I got my Amazon affiliate link, and I've got my Train to Smite merch. So at your leisure, check those out. Utilizing the Titan affiliate and the Amazon affiliate, no extra cost to you, but it does help the channel if you do pick something up. And then you know, for the merch, that helps an awful lot. So if you guys are so inclined, I definitely appreciate that. Remember, no matter what it is you think you can't do, like,
make smart decisions in the wake of injuries, and be thoughtful and methodical about your plan, your training, and how you go about things. It's never going to happen if you don't get in and train to spite. You're either going to find an excuse, you're going to find a way, and I hope that you guys continue to find a way. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.
I'm ready for war. I don't care what's coming after me. I've been a running back. Couldn't tackle me. Your version of rappers is packing under a Christmas tree. I don't really get it. Them ain't really lyrics. Them just words that you throwing over beats in your feelings. Everybody talking, don't nobody really listen. Everybody doing music, don't nobody really hear it. Now I'm in the zone like a